Hello everybody, my name's Tokreva, welcome back to HoI3, still playing the Empire of Japan, still preparing for World War II, but it has started with Germany running over Poland quite effectively. But yeah, we're still preparing, and maybe it is, well, we do get Indochina and possibly Siam as a vassal before then, which will change our plans again. But we will have plans to invade the Philippines, the entirety of Indonesia if possible, and of course the islands in the Pacific that the US apparently has, which is kind of annoying that they have those. Nauru, of course, as well, and Australia. Because, well, some nations are of course part of the allies, so yeah, the freedom allies, so to speak. And of course we'll continue the conquering of China in between as well. So that's there to be done as well. Organizational level organization will be done, wow, in 2 days. We will have even less delay between attacking. So our units are moving a lot more and a lot faster than they can otherwise. There's also the possibility of taking on Russia as well at one point. Operational level organization. If I were to continue that research, yeah, 1942, that's a bit late. So we're not going to continue that for now. We could start on mass assault though, June 24th, and it would still get pushed forward. But let's check on, you know what, let's just finish off the light cruiser stuff as well. April 18th, that's 2 more up here. The other stuff is also done in March as well, but better cruisers, better fun. And we're almost at that 80 unity, 80%. Now we're actually almost up to speed with our officers as well. We only need 300-ish more, then we're done. Next, research light tank gun. Allow depths. Germany is requesting to be allowed to run a depth when trading with us. This means that when they trade with us during wartime, we do not get paid in cash, but instead they will owe us. Sure, I will allow that. Also light tank gun advance, which is, of course, right here. We'll switch over to the light tank engine. Just slowly making our way to the self-propelled artillery brigade. It could be used to some effectiveness. Do we have the motorized brigade actually? Yeah, we have motorized infantry. I might actually build a few of those extra as well, because it's useful having some faster troops. Hello, the entirety of the Gangxi clique. Oh, it has begun. This is probably due to our allowing debt to Germany. We've been placed under embargo by the USA. And that is also, in reality, why Japan did declare war on the US. Because they were being placed under embargo. I actually wonder how that changes. Okay, Mexico have cancelled their trade deal. We'll be fine when it comes to energy. We will be okay when it comes to metal for now, I think, because I believe I cancelled a deal. Whoa, now we're losing again. Damn. Radar training advance. Surface detection for carriers goes up. Which is this one? Oh, 1940. I'm liking that idea. I'm gonna leave it on. It will become more efficient in 3 months anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it on. That's good. Now we can see all of the forces around this. Wow, it's quite empty over here, which is a shame. Really is a shame, but we can also see the HQs all the way over here. And we can see them because they have radio contact going on. Hey, there's a garrison over here, I think. Well, I can see it from up here, but not when I zoom in. We can see there are forces in these places. There are infantry in Singapore. It's not bad to see all of this. And yeah, we are at max level here now. The ruck is coming along. It's only at 5. Wow, we don't see a lot of range when it comes to the actual visibility. It's so much more in Europe, but that's because Europe is relatively smaller in the same area. But yeah, we do see a lot of Yunnan forces as well. Shibai Shanma. Interesting. So let's see. Are the Germans and the French actually... Well, the Slovakian army is also putting itself on the border for some reason. Holy crap, they have a lot of forces just ready to push straight through the Maginot Line. They're now occupying the border with Russia as well. Trade offer from Tibet. Give them supplies for money, sure. Naval underway replenishment. That can be cancelled. And we will switch over to cruiser crew training. CA and BC, that is battle cruiser and I think the heavy cruisers. Yeah. Light cruisers are the CLs. Cruiser light and cruiser something. March 30th, which will be right here. Head of the decryption machine, apparently. There we go. Destroyer crew training coming up next in November. Yeah, the Russians are also, of course, moving their forces to their new border. Declared war on their new enemy, Denmark. Wow, that's a quick one. Let's see how this will go, and if they actually go for Norway as well. Not sure if they even have a transport fleet. Where are there? They have 2 transports over here. So they do have. They did build transports. More transports over there in Königsberg. 3 submarines and a battlecruiser. Battlecruiser heavily damaged, probably by the British forces. Esbjerg actually went there for a tournament once in sports, as well as Göteborg, by the way. Both of them, visit them. It's, well, this is very flat, and this is quite nice, actually. Ethiopia even is mobilizing. Interesting. Weekend. Crap, really? Is this the new group already? Oh my god. We are actually getting more radar stations done already. And a light cruiser soon. I'm still not sure where I have to put these guys. Anyway. We'll just, for now, a little bit, leave them there in the build queue. They declared war, but now they're only moving their forces in there, which is kind of odd. Yeah, it's just not smart enough. Also, they're probably... Wow, look at this line over here. Just moving that way. I wonder if they're actually going to attack Norway or not. If it's some way coded that they should or not. That's the question. Because in reality, they took... Germany took Norway to secure the neutrality of Sweden. And the neutrality was, well, we will sell stuff to Germany anyway. But Sweden was quite neutral in the war. So, there we go. We have our group. You need probably to go to this group. Yeah. Another light cruiser is finished. Sure thing, Heidi. Haiti. We not Haiti. Oh, Rommel is actually the one leading the attack. Oh, okay. There we go. Danish forces are just being wiped out here. The question is, do they attack Norway or not? They are going for Copenhagen now anyway, so it should soon be done. Let's see, 3 cruisers, 3 actual carriers. Again, they're becoming cheaper as well. Also, the aircraft should become cheaper once they get built. Technology-wise, we have 10 only light aircraft practical, very high naval... Oh yeah, naval engineering, but aircraft carrier practical. It just dropped, of course, because every month it drops by a certain percentage. We're losing some money, but that's okay for now. Actually gained industrial capacity? How? Oh well. Oh god, more of these radar stations done. Good. Escorts increased. Convoys are increasing soon as well. Germany enforced conquer on Denmark. I wonder where their forces are going and if they're actually going to set sail for Norway. Garrisons. Yeah, question is where are they sending everything? Now is the time to get on the Dutch border? Not sure. Radar stations everywhere. Officer rating is at 100%. Good. We're losing some rare materials now. We're actually losing energy now. Probably using a bit more than we were before. Also metal is slowly... Yeah, it seems to be growing, or we're getting less maybe. It's also a possibility. Yeah, I do want to get more territory under control so we actually can do stuff. 1941, cancel it. Submarine crew training, sure, why not? It's not that we're gonna have that many submarines floating around. Oh, you back up one. But it's still an increase in this doctrine, which will increase future research in the same doctrine as well. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're actually going for Norway or not. They just have so many forces on the French border. This is... okay, France have accepted military access offered by Siam. Not too worried about it. Truck is actually getting somewhere now. It's 3 more levels. Now we can see actually everything around it. We can also see the garrisons that Australia has down here on the Admiralty Islands and on Put-Put. Put-Put. I think this is Guadalcanal actually. One of the most insane fights happened on Guadalcanal. Or is this Guadalcanal? One of the two. But yeah, that was one of... These were one of the most hard-fought islands in the Pacific theater. Yeah, wow, there are so many islands here as well. Not sure if you even want this island. It doesn't even have a port. Oh, it does have a port. This is apparently counted as one part of an island. If it has a port, I'd like it. Why can't we see this tile? That's all. None of our radar should reach that. So maybe we should just build a radar here on Marcus Island. Or just on the tip of Japan and see this area. So we are seeing these forces. We are seeing Singapore forces. So this is definitely the reach. If I just zoom in a little bit. Like this is definitely the reach we have. So we should be able to soon see all the forces in this area. I still need to find a place to put these guys, you know. I feel like just placing them somewhere close to home. Or simply on Marcus Island. Do we have a garrison here? Yeah, we do. We do have a garrison there. Bikini, Japan. Really? It's called Bikini? Wow. Hades canceled the deal. You know what? I'm just gonna build it completely on Kitami. And it might give us some view of the Russian area as well. But it should be helpful. No. No, I'm gonna build it on Marcus Island then. There's actually a force there as well. Let's don't forget to unpause once in a while. Radar stations are being built on Marcus Island. Listening post for the entirety of the Pacific, or well, most part of it. Civil defense, that would be theory. There we go. Switch over to fire control system training. Also done in May. There we are. Oh, even further ahead. Nice. And one more. Yeah, most of the tech we're researching is actually in the 1940 level, so that is actually going to speed up as well. We are now building a level 8 one at only 0.077 a day. Ah, that takes a while to upgrade. Germany have accepted military access offered by Sweden. Oh, that could be the way to get into Norway, if they so want to desire that. If they still want to do that, of course. The question is, what will they do? Jesus, the border with the Russians is so empty right now. And the border with France is just massively big. I wonder if they will just leave the Netherlands alone or not. That's also a possibility that could happen. We have ourselves... Do we have something better? Tendency to drift due to internal factors. Nothing really interesting here. I like the iron-fisted brute for now. Oh, another radar station is done. Listen. Listening post. And it will give an edge to our units everywhere as well. You know, just build it there. Because if they're in range of the radar station, they get a buff. Especially the aircraft get a buff to their fighting. And that includes, of course, the CAGs. Greatly improved our abilities in central planning, which gives us stuff. Central planning would be over here. Yeah, I can do that. Another one. It's not at level yet, so March 7th. A little bit further, apparently. A lot further. Okay. One more. There we go. Almost in 1940. Wow, time flies when you're not in a war. And we have this here. And there are a lot of fleets going out here as well. Argentina, sure thing. I'll take that deal. Yeah, this is interesting. When you're playing nations other than Japan or Germany, you are possibly playing this game a lot different. Because I like to play a little bit historical. Like, I want to follow roughly how World War II actually went, so probably gonna send in some aircraft carriers to bombard Honolulu. Oh god, the yawn. The yawns are starting. It's not even that late though, but nah. Oh well. But yeah. Germany, of course, being the war leader, kind of the faction leader. It's hard not to do what they really were doing, and events guide them towards that with the Anschluss and the Sudetenland annexation of Czechoslovakia. Battleship crew training. Very well. We shall switch to commander decision making. That's actually going to be effective for all ships, I believe. Not 100% sure, but I think it is. Yeah, having all these doctrines up there is really good. Also need to start these two early so I can get Carrot Task Force before the war actually starts. But yeah, if you're playing, say, Italy, you can still do it a little bit more historical, but you can do it to a lot bigger effect. Oh, Winter War started in Finland. You can do it to a lot better effectiveness. You can actually plan how you're going to take on in the entirety of the Mediterranean and actually recreate the Roman Empire to a certain extent. So that is a possibility, and France, of course, gets attacked by Germany. France is all about, can I hold off Germany? Can I hold off the onslaught? United Kingdom, how can I help France hold off the onslaught? USA is building up, building up, building up, building up, building up. Hey, Japan attacks us. What is this? Let's attack back. And you just, if you did your build up well enough, you can just, well, splat over everybody across. Just splatter the entire axis. Soviet Union, just shit ton of men. It's the amount of divisions the Soviet Union has really doesn't play well with the way I play the game. You have so many you need to micromanage if you do it my way. It's insane. But yeah, any other nation, it's like, do you want to join the Axis? Probably, and you just start attacking stuff left and right if you want to. I mean, you could just, well, if you played Yugoslavia, you could just easily, if you lowered your neutrality, you take over Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece. One thing that breaks the game, though, is taking Austria. As any nation, if you take Austria, or even if you play as Austria, then you kind of break the flow of the game, and the Second World War might not even start, because Germany doesn't have Austria, and without Austria, Germany doesn't get the follow-up event to take the Sudetenland, doesn't get that, then the follow-up event to take the rest of Czechoslovakian territory, with Slovakia as a puppet, and then of course not the decision to fire the war through Danzig or war. It's a game breaker taking out Austria. So, but regardless, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. This time Denmark fell. What's next? You'll see next time.